The House will come to order. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Representative Caldwell, House District 20. Mr. Schiebel, please call the roll.
Representatives Armagost, Bacon, Barone, Byrd, Representative Byrd. Rep. Byrd is excused. Basenecker, Bottoms, Bradfield, Bradley, Brooks, Brown, Caldwell, Camacho. He's right there. Carter. Clifford. DeGraff. Representative DeGraff. No? Okay. DeGraff is excused. Duran. English. Rep. English is excused. Espinoza. Yeah. Foray. Froelich. Garcia. Garcia Sander. Gilchrist. Gonzalez. Hamrick. Hartsook. Jackson. Johnson. Joseph. Kelty. Representative Kelty. Oh. Leader. Lindsay. Linstead. Luck. Lukens. Mabry. Marshall. Martinez. Morrow.
Here.
McCormick. Pascal. Phillips. Representative Phillips. Puglisi. Richardson. Ricks. Representative Ricks. Rep. Ricks is excused. Rootnell. Ryden. Sirota. She was here earlier, so we might just give it to her. Smith. She's here. Soper. Stuart K. Stuart A. Velasco. Representative Velasco. Okay. Velasco's excused. Weinberg. Wilford. Winter. Woodrow. Woog. Zokai. And Madam Speaker.
With 60 present, 5 excused, we do have a quorum. Representative Caldwell.
Madam Speaker, I move the Journal of Monday, January 27th, 2025 be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
Members, you have heard the motion that the journal be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Members, we are proceeding to business. I will invite you to take your seats. Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to proceed out of order for consideration of House Joint Resolution 1007.
Seeing no objection, we will proceed out of order for consideration of House Joint Resolution 1007. Mr. Schiebel, please read the title to House Joint Resolution 1007.
House Joint Resolution 1007 by Representative Clifford, also Senators Bridges and Carson, concerning the designation of United States Interstate 25 southbound from mile marker 199.4 and Interstate 25 northbound mile marker 194.8 as Firefighters Memorial Highway in memory of Chief Troy Jackson.
Representative Clifford.
Madam Speaker, I rise in favor of House Joint Resolution 25-1007 to honor a Colorado hero. Troy Jackson was born into a firefighting family. His father, Paul, was a battalion chief in the same department Troy joined in 1990, and he grew up knowing many of the firefighters he ended up serving with at South Metro Fire Rescue. Troy knew from a very young age that being a firefighter was what he was meant to be. After turning 21 and proposing to his high school sweetheart and wife of 30 years, Lori, he began his career in the fire service. He obtained his associate's, bachelor's, and master's degree and rose through the ranks until he ended his career as Assistant Chief of Operations. And while his service to South Metro Fire Rescue is noteworthy, it's possible that Troy's most indelible mark on the world would come from his family's personal tragedy. Troy battled adenoid cystic carcinoma, a rare job-related cancer. In fact, the way that Troy took his diagnosis helped the world highlight important links between firefighting exposure and specific cancers that have disproportionate links to the profession. Troy was the kind of superhero that made even his health woes save others. He participated in many clinical trials in an attempt to advance treatment options for others. Troy was a man of God, and I'm told that he shared his faith in a way that he carried himself, the way that he lived his life, and how he approached his death. I'd like to thank his wife, Lori, and his children, Covey and Courtney, for joining us again here today. Covey's not with us. Thank you, Courtney. To support Troy's efforts to save the world, and I hope that those who travel along the path that bears his name take the time to Google why we memorialize a heroic Colorado firefighter in this way.
Representative Clifford, I will ask you to move the resolution. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, I move House Joint Resolution 25-1007.
Seeing no further discussion, the motion before us is the adoption of House Joint Resolution 1007. Mr. Schiebel, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Representative Morrow, how do you vote?
Yes.
Representative Morrow votes yes. Please. Representative Ricks. Please close the machine. With 62 aye and 3 excuse, House Joint Resolution 1007 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Representative Morrow, co-sponsors. Members, we will stand in a, please close the machine. Members, we will stand in a brief recess so that we may greet our guests. The House will come back to order. Members, we have some business to read across the desk, and then we will be doing announcements and introductions. Mr. Schiebel, reports from committees of reference.
Committee on Agriculture, Water, and Natural Resources, after consideration of the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1014 be amended as followed, and as so amended be referred to the Committee on Appropriations with favorable recommendation. House Bills 1064 and 1074 be postponed indefinitely. Committee on Finance, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1045 be postponed indefinitely. House Bill 1052 be postponed indefinitely. House Bill 1012 be amended as followed, and as so amended be referred to the Committee on Appropriations, and House Bill 1037 be amended as followed, and as so amended be referred to the Committee on Appropriations with favorable recommendation. Committee on State, Civic, Military, and Veterans Affairs, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1048 be postponed indefinitely. House Bills 1069 as amended and 1057 be referred favorably to the Committee on Appropriations.
Thank you, Mr. Schiebel. Members, announcements and introductions. Representative Froelich.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Transportation, Housing, and Local Government Committee, 1:30 today, LSBA.
Excellent. Representative Mabry.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of Judiciary, we will be meeting at 1:30 in room 107 to hear House Bill 1050 and House Bill 1081.
Representative Brown.
For those of you keeping track of whether I signed up this morning, I didn't. So sorry about that. Sorry, Madam Speaker. Today, Health and Human Services will meet at 1:30 in room 112 in the basement. We will hear 3 bills. We will hear 1003, 1035, and 1070. We will lay over 1024 until tomorrow.
Thank you. Representative Titone.
Members, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, Joint Technology Committee, Senate Room at 352. We're going to have a presentation from the Office of Information Technology, Legislative Information Services, budget requests, and other business. See you there, 8 o'clock.
Thank you. Representative Lukens and Representative Armagost.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You guys see on your desk, we've got the 2025 Legislative Sportsman's Reception tonight at the Buckhorn. If you have not been, it is a great opportunity to get some wild game, interact with some of the top and most prominent conservation organizations for an evening of food, drinks, and camaraderie.
Representative Lukens.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, ask yourself, have you ever wanted to try alligator with a side of quail? You can do so tonight at the Sportsman Exchange, or at the Sportsman Caucus at the Buckhorn Exchange tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. It will be delicious. See you there.
Representative Espinoza.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm here today to introduce students from my district, which are coming from, I don't think they're in the chamber yet, but I want to make sure I get it on record that I'm recognizing them as they'll be walking around the Capitol today. This is KIPP Sunshine Academy today, are going to be visiting the Capitol, and I'm very excited that they're coming from my district to see our process. KIPP Sunshine Academy. I think they're coming in right now. Yay!
Representative Mabry.
They may be your district.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would also like to recognize some students who are coming in from my district. We're pleased to welcome students from University Prep, which has a campus in my district, and they serve kindergarten through 5th grade students in Northeast Denver and Commerce City. And I think we have our students joining us right now over here. So let's welcome them.
Assistant Majority Leader Bacon.
Thank you, and we're just joining this train. We have a lot of students in from the League of Charter Schools, so I'd also like to welcome and recognize Denver School of Science and Technology from House District 7. So if you see students today, give them a high five and tell them we care and love them. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Representative Ryden.
Thank you, Speaker. Today, you'll have members of the Colorado Behavioral Health Council here today. So wave over there in the corner. And these are the folks who provide our mental health treatment. They do our co-responder programs, many of them. They do our substance use treatment. They do some inpatient programs. So I encourage you to find them, ask them questions that you might have about some of those programs. We really need those services in our state. Thank you.
Thank you. Assistant Minority Leader Winter.
Morning, Madam Speaker. Members, good morning. Tomorrow is the Colorado Independent Cattle Growers Association Advocacy Day here at the Capitol. They're going to have box lunches outside 107 in the morning. So from 12 to 1, if you wouldn't mind stopping by and just chatting with these folks. They're always up here trying to bridge that rural-urban divide, and if you'd stop by and visit with them, I'd be very appreciative of that. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Kelty.
Good morning, everyone. Today is the National School Choice Day outside the Capitol on the Western Steps at 1 p.m. So there's a lot of great people out there to meet, and I assume there's going to be a lot of kids. So thank you, and go meet them while you can.
Representative Hambrick.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Will the Aurora delegation come up and join me? Today I'm here to introduce Aurora Mental Health and Recovery. They're here right over there. And they're here for the Colorado Behavioral Health Care Day at the Capitol. Aurora Mental Health and Recovery is celebrating their 50th year of providing community behavioral health services to all. Last year, they served nearly 19,000 people. They provide 24/7 crisis service, substance use and withdrawal management, and behavioral health care from cradle to end of life. Aurora Mental Health and Recovery is building a new state-of-the-art crisis and acute care center that will provide one-stop access for mental health and substance use in crisis and acute care in our community. It will provide 16 crisis stabilization beds, 45 detox beds, 24/7 crisis and walk-in services, and they plan to open it in early 2026, and it's located in House District 41, Rep. Jackson's district, I believe. Yep. So please welcome Aurora Mental Health, led by former Representative Debbie Stafford. Please say hi and thank them for all they do, for they serve Douglas County, Denver County, Arapahoe County, Adams County, and the Eastern Plains with these facilities. So thank you.
Thank you. Seeing no further announcements, Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move the House stand in recess until later today.
Madam Majority Leader, we need to lay over the balance of the calendar first.
Oh, I can certainly do that. Madam Speaker, I move to lay over the balance of the calendar until Wednesday, January 29th, 2025.
Seeing no objection, the balance of the calendar will be laid over until tomorrow. Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I now move the House stand in recess until later today.
The House will stand in recess until later today.